Hi, this is John. Welcome back to Thaumcraft Quick. In the last episode, we made the Thermometer. Let's open it up and continue learning more about the mod. Let's keep going with the first steps research. If you read the pages, it tells you things about the research you're pursuing or things you've already done. On the left side, there may be items you can open up like knowledge totals, which right now is blank for us. On the right side, there may be different recipes that you can make, like Salus Mundus. Notice it needs a workbench, so any crafting table. You need flint, bowl, redstone, and any 3 of the kinds of crystals. It doesn't matter which kind, as long as all 3 are different. Now, on the bottom left, you'll see there are items that need to be crafted. We have to make an Arcane Workbench, and if you read the pages, it tells you how to do that. We need a crafting table and some Salus Mundus. Let's go ahead and get that. We'll place our crafting table down, take our Salus Mundus, right-click to throw it on the crafting table, and now it becomes an Arcane Workbench. If you open it up, it's very similar to a regular crafting table, and in fact, you can use it for that purpose. However, there are certain things that you can only do in the Arcane Workbench. Let's keep looking at the Thermometer. Going back into first steps, now that we've made the Arcane Workbench, there's a green check mark over here, and we can press the complete button to complete this stage of the research. Remember, there were 3 stages. We had 1 done, now we've done 2, and now we're on the last one. So, for this next stage, we need to make a thermometer, and we need a knowledge in fundamentals. So we don't know how to get knowledge yet, but if you read this, it will tell you more about getting knowledge, and we can get knowledge totals. So the first thing we'll want to do is make the thermometer. The recipe is over on the right-hand side of the book. We need 4 gold ingots, a glass pane, and 1 of each of the different kinds of primal V crystals. We also need 20 V, and it must be done in an Arcane Workbench. So this recipe cannot be made in a crafting table. You must use the Arcane Workbench. Let's go ahead and get the glass and the gold. Put the glass in the middle. The gold goes on all 4 sides, and it said we need 1 of each kind of crystals. The crystals go in these slots here. So let's go ahead and get some crystals. You can shift-click to place them in their spot, and there can house an entire stack of them in the Arcane Workbench. Once you have them, you'll see it's highlighting which ones are going to be used in this recipe. On the right side, it tells you how much V is available in this chunk. Each chunk has a certain amount of V, and when you use up V, it will draw from surrounding chunks to recover it. So the V will balance out over time and be replenished. So let's go ahead and craft the thermometer. We've got 161 V available. We need 20. So now there's 141 V available. And it will replenish over time. And as you can see, we no longer have 64 of each kind of crystal. We only have 63. So now we have our thermometer. Let's check our thermometer. We've got a check mark to our thermometer, but we still need an observation fundamentals. To get observations, you need to scan things with the thermometer. To do that, simply right-click on anything in the world you're looking at. So here's the floor. I've learned something new. The walls are the same material, so that won't let me anything new. I can scan torches. I can scan beds. But if it's an item that has a right-click interface, like a bed for sleeping, you'll need to do crouch right-click. Same thing for chests. I can scan pressure plates, shift right-click to scan the crafting table, and eventually you will get knowledge. Going into the Thermometer, in the first steps page, you can see we have a check mark now. Now, where did that observation come from? It came from scanning the various items. If you click on your knowledge totals, you can see we have different kinds of knowledge and observations. Everything you scan will give you progress towards one of the categories. And we've got one observation fundamentals right now, and we have progress towards more. We have partial progress towards an observation in each of the other categories right now. And the more things you scan, the more researches you'll be able to unlock, and the more observations you'll get. Now, there is a very nice mod by Blade the Ninth called Thaumcraft Inventory Scanning. And what it allows you to do is hover over things in an inventory and scan them. This is much easier than trying to simply scan everything out in the world. However, certain things you are going to want to bring your thermometer with you to scan out when you're out mining or looking at things. For instance, when I say you can scan everything in the game, I do mean everything. You can scan mobs, the nether portal, fire, water, everything. And you will need to do that to unlock certain things. So it's not just items. It's also, well, everything. You will even scan the sky eventually. Okay, that's enough scanning right now. Occasionally, when you scan something, you'll see research completed. You can unlock certain things by scanning them in the world. So it said research completed ores. That happens when you've scanned amber and cinnabar. Now, I've scanned cinnabar ore. I have not scanned amber bearing stone. So I'll need to take my thermometer with me to go scan that. Cinnabar harvests as the ore when you break it, but amber bearing stone is like coal or redstone. It breaks into components, and you can only get the block by using Silk Touch. Alright, let's go back into the Thermonomicon and go into first steps. We can now hit the complete button. We've got an observation fundamentals and the thermometer. Hitting complete, we have now completed that research first steps. We know how to make the thermometer, Salus Mundus, and we can now make arcane stone and arcane stone bricks. And we've unlocked the path to getting alchemy, and we continue going on with theory crafting if we want. We'll keep looking into Thaumcraft next time. Thanks for watching. See you then.